Hello and welcome into News Channel 20 Midday. I'm Alexandria Rayford. We begin today with breaking news. The former deputy accused of killing a woman inside her home is set to make his first appearance in front of a judge. We start today with breaking news. Senate Democratic leader Dick Durbin has announced he will not seek re-election at the end of his term. Breaking news coming to our newsroom just moments ago. Criminal charges have now been filed against David Yankee, one of the foster parents of a 7-year-old boy who drowned in a pool earlier this year.
Oh, yours is a disaster. Look at that.
Hers is the disaster.
What happened there?
I don't see any of you trying.
What did you do? It's got a whole. You're missing a whole piece of cookie there,
Alexandria.
Miss Rayford.
And you're the baker.
You are the baker. Look at this. I politely lay it on top. Look
Beautiful.
at that.
We all need to drink water, including this little bee.
You just look up and you're like, and there's a bee drinking from a bottle cap. Sure, why not?
Who said it? Like, I need to know what led up to that moment.
I would love to know.
Did they see a bee and they were like, you know,
I bet he's thirsty. You know, the weekend is when you celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I feel like, unless you're like in school, right?
Exactly, and that's why I forgot that this is actually St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. So when I came in, you're like, you're not wearing green. I was like,
what are you wearing red for? Yeah. You got the earrings, you got the beads. We got the beads rocking here.
Our Alexandria Rayford is live at Conservation World with the latest happenings from the fairgrounds this morning. How's it looking out there, Alexandria?
Mark, it is looking great. Now, I was a little bit worried to hear about the rain, but honestly, it is just fine. Now, right now, I'm actually at the goat building, where as you can see behind me, there's plenty of goats of all shapes and sizes for you to see. And a pretty decent crowd right now looking at the goat shows that have been going on the last hour.
Shift your body weight and turn. Good. Now let's do a little hard striking. We're going to throw an elbow. So this hand's going to recoil back. You're going to bend your elbow. Shift your hips. Nice. Good job.
Now, of course, a lot of people have been talking about the food the fair has to offer, along with the live music and the shows. But of course, there's a lot of hands-on activities you can do here, including, right behind me, some archery. Let me see just how I can fare at my shot at doing it.
There we go. Good job. You're getting them down there. Okay. All right. Thank you. Sam, keep All right, you're left-handed. Right-handed? You ever done it before?
Well. Okay, so maybe I'm not a professional just yet, just a couple more tries. But if you want to shoot your shot here at the fair, no pun intended, you can do so here in Conservation World at the archery stand from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. all week. Coming up on News Channel 20 Sunrise, new details coming out about the death of Sonia Massey.
But the tragedy of this is heartbreaking.
The community continues to speak out about the incident, what it means as officials move forward with the investigation. Plus, a deputy who has been charged with murder making his first court appearance today, what lawyers are saying about the trial. Good morning and welcome to News Channel 20 Sunrise. I'm Alexandria Rayford. We have an update on the investigation into the deputy-involved shooting that left a woman dead in Springfield 2 weeks ago. The former deputy who has been charged for her death has pleaded not guilty. Sean Grayson is facing 3 counts of first-degree murder in relation to the death of Sonia Massey. He's also facing charges of aggravated battery with a firearm and official misconduct. Grayson pleaded not guilty yesterday in his first court appearance since the shooting. The details in the charging documents were taken from the body cam footage of the incident. Grayson arrived on scene with another deputy whose name has not been released. The video is from the other deputy's camera because Grayson turned his camera on after he fired the shots that killed Sonia Massey. The document says Grayson shot Massey even though she had her hands in the air and was apologizing with the deputies. Officials say use of force was not justified in this case. This comes as newly released audio from the Sangamon County Dispatch shows a contradiction between the call during the incident and the official cause of death. Here's the audio after the shooting.
Just confirm self-inflicted. 2 I'm out. Abbey County's update. I didn't. Self-inflicted. Okay, thank you.
We asked Sangamon County if they knew who contacted dispatch and told them the gunshots were self-inflicted. An official told us they were not aware of the audio and don't know who would have made that claim. Many officials have continued to speak out about the incident. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker talked about the death of Sonia Massey during an event yesterday.
But the tragedy of this is heartbreaking.
Governor Pritzker also says he believes the Sangamon County State's Attorney acted appropriately. The funeral for Sonia Massey will be held later this morning at Ruby Funeral Home. The visitation will start at 9 a.m. and the service will start at 10. Famed civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who is representing the family, will be attending the funeral. And later in our show, we'll have more on what Crump is saying about the case and what it means for the investigation moving forward. But right now, let's check in with meteorologist Nick Patrick with a look at today's forecast. Nick, I know it's a nice, cool start outside.
Oh, it really is, Alexandria. We're feeling pretty good here.
Breaking news this morning, a Microsoft outage impacting services around the world this morning. Reports say it started a few hours ago and has disrupted airlines, banks, and media companies. Officials believe the outage was caused by a software update that was pushed by a cybersecurity firm. The firm says they have isolated the issue and sent out a fix. Flights from United, Delta, and American Airlines have been grounded. This is a developing story, and we will continue to provide updates as we learn them. And in election news, the final day of the RNC wrapping up last night in Milwaukee. Former President Donald Trump gave the final speech to end the convention, and he accepted the Republican nomination for president during the highly anticipated appearance. Our national correspondent Atra Elnashar was in Milwaukee last night and tells us more on Trump's message to voters. Thank you, Atra. Former President Donald Trump is set to hold his first rally with VP candidate J.D. Vance in Michigan tomorrow. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris was on the campaign trail yesterday in North Carolina, and she's looking to highlight the differences between the Biden administration and the Trump administration.
Do we want to live in a country?
The stop comes as more lawmakers raise concerns over President Biden's ability to beat Trump. Some Democrats continue to call for Biden to step down, a move that could potentially shift Harris to the top of the ticket. Biden has insisted he is staying in the race, and he's currently self-isolating in Delaware after testing positive for COVID. Coming up next on News Channel 20 Sunrise, a local student getting a big opportunity as she was selected to be a part of a NASA program. Plus, Central Illinois residents getting a chance to see some parts of American history yesterday. How the event raised money for the Land of Lincoln honor flight. Nick.
Alexandria, looking outside here.
Time for 7 at 7. We have a first look at the 2026 Winter Olympic medals. The games are taking place in Milano Cortina, and there will be 245 of each medal, gold, silver, bronze, presented at the games. They take place in February.
We need a close-up shot here, Alexandria. I wonder if we're going to get one. There we go. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, those look cool. Cool. Winter.
You know... You're the Olympic fan here. You had no
Winter Olympics is not for me. Summer Olympics.
Say that.
They're my jam. All right, take a look at this. A group of puppies rescued from the Texas flooding have arrived safely in our state. They're in Chicago right now. There we go.
Look at that. Oh, they're so cute.
That's some cute dogs. Now, they did make a brief stop in Nebraska before coming all the way up here. And now they're currently safe at the animal shelter known as Paws Chicago, P-A-W-S.
I'm sure they'll get adopted pretty quickly.
Yeah, those are really cute.
Oh, they're super cute.
Yes. Hopefully they're chipped if somebody's looking for them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about microchipping. Well, good reminder.
Yep.
A zoo in California's Coachella Valley rescues 2 abandoned bobcat kittens. David and Joanne are brother and sister bobcats. Here they are in their new enclosure. Oh, those are super cute. Dangerous, but they are cute.
Yep.
In just a couple of months, the kittens went from 2 pounds to a healthy 7. When full grown, these bobcats will weigh up to 25 pounds.
Yeah, they're not a super scary big cat. They're pretty small in comparison.
Oh, I don't know. They kind of look a little scary right there.
I mean, 25 pounds, Alexandria, is lighter than most dogs. So, you know.
I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, think of it that way. That's what I'm here for. Hey, nothing says summer like a hot dog, a picnic, a baseball game. Well, today's the day to enjoy that because it is National Hot Dog Day. It's observed every year on the 3rd Wednesday in July, which is National Hot Dog Month, which makes a lot of sense. Nathan's hot dog eating contest, of course. The most popular topping is mustard. It edges out ketchup, according to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council. I've always been a ketchup guy.
I really thought it would be ketchup is what I would guess for the top topping.
Dunked in water, Alexandria. What was that?
I said I thought that ketchup would be most common topping.
I would agree because as a kid, I would never see kids eat it with mustard, and I feel
with
they're the main people that eat hot dog.
Yeah, for it to be solely ketchup. I mean,
I've never had. When I was a kid, mustard was never an option for me. Is what I'm trying to say. So it was only ketchup, and I would eat them cut up even.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it would always be either ketchup or mustard. Some people would do relish. I'd be like, ew, no relish. All right, the village of Dalton, Illinois, just outside of Chicago, has bought the childhood home of Pope Leo XIV.
There we go.
The first American pope grew up in this modest 1949 house, and the village bought the home for $375,000. The village also wants to buy another home nearby with plans to revitalize the block and beyond.
I thought they were going to turn this into like a museum.
A memorial for him or something, yeah.
That's
They
what
might.
I would do.
I mean,
see if we can get some of his memorabilia in there and get the Pope when he comes to visit, go to his
yeah, I mean,
old
because
house.
clearly, you know, it's like
be
he'll
fun.
be the pope for a very long time.
Until
so, you
he
know,
retires or
Yeah.
until he passes away.
So that would be a perfect idea to turn into a memorial. I agree.
like like a museum.
Museum, sorry. I don't know why I said memorial. Okay. The rights to what was supposed to be a luxury outdoor music festival is sold on eBay for only thousands of dollars. Oh, Fry Festival founder Billy McFarland put up the brand for sale on yesterday. After 175 bids, Fry Festival was off the market for $245,300. Now, no word yet on who that buyer is or what they plan to do with the brand.
I hope they
Why would
plan to
anyone
throw a
buy
fire
that?
festival. Why would anybody buy this?
After what happened, like, I haven't even watched the documentary, and still I know that it was terrible.
No one in their right mind would buy that, Alexandria. That's what I would say.
I mean, could you really make a profit from it? Like, after you
That's
throw the
hope.
festival, you
now
know?
you're 245 grand in the hole. That's all we know about that person. There you go. All right, summer's in full swing. So is the heat. One health expert sharing why these rising temperatures might make you feel more irritable. A psychologist with Cleveland Clinic says our body's going to overdrive to help keep us cool. That, no doubt about it. But that can create stress, the heat stress, Alexandria. That could drain your energy and impact how you think through issues. I know my daughter gets very frustrated when she's hot, when she's hungry, things like that. So with how hot it's going to be, yeah, probably a good idea.
This is why I don't know how some people are like, oh, yeah, you know, I just love it out here. I'm like, how? How are you not irritated at this moment?
Don't know.
You're not normal.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. And remember, we want to see your photos. Just send them to us using your Fox Illinois app and then click chime in. You can do the same on foxillinois.com. But right now it's 7:27 this morning, and we'll be back with top headlines and your Storm Team forecast after the break.